episode of Let's Talk About Tomorrow, where we discuss anything and everything. I'm your host, Petrina, and this is my co host.
My name is David. Welcome, guys.
Our guests today on the show are David. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
You know, I'm always going to do this. Fine boy.
We also have Oyi. Welcome to the show.
And obviously, we have Barrister Evans Ofeli in the house. So it's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for joining us. Today, we want to talk about building expertise. Well, take it or leave it. All of us will become something in future. But how well will we become that is entirely up to us.
Yeah.
Building expertise. It's been said if you put in 10,000 hours in any given field, you become an expert. Now, how
Exactly.
about that?
But trust me, those 10,000 hours will look like 1 hour if it's something you actually enjoy, something you like.
True. So let's talk about us that are here in the next 5 years and see if we are doing all we can to get there.
Okay, like us in the next 5 years, where we see ourselves, someone. If
Yes,
we are doing,
if what we are doing right now is actually going to take us to where we
that's
want
that's
to.
interesting. Who would like to go first? First off, you try to give us a little picture into the next 5 years, what you think it might look like.
Let's start with Oyi, since she's laughing. She
Okay.
seems enthusiastic to start.
Okay.
It was the way you looked at me.
Whatever is going on here, I don't understand. Well, okay.
Okay, so that's like okay.
When
I'm
is 5
actually-
years from now, Seth? Let's
That's
put.
2028. 2028.
2028.
Sorry,
2029.
2029.
Mm,
Sorry,
and you said you
I
like
was
math.
thinking about
See someone saying she likes mathematics.
That's actually
Okay.
kind of fashion. But what is it called? In the next 5 years, like I've actually discovered what I want to like do, and that's advertising. So
Okay.
and advertising, marketing, it's actually evolving. Like I have to like keep up with the latest trends,
Okay, that's true.
learn different kind of skills, put it into practice, and just keep on doing what I'm doing, like to become known in that world.
Okay. So you want to be a stakeholder in the advertising world in
Yes.
Nigeria
Yes.
by 2029.
Yeah. By the grace of God.
Okay. Okay.
David.
My name's Sip.
Well, as a science student, in the next 5 years, I hope to have pharmacies of my own.
That's nice.
So before that, I like to go for my master's in biochemistry. After that, I will face
I love to
pharmacology.
drink. That's beautiful.
So yes, I spend my time reading up on drugs, reading up on things I already learned in school, like the laws that we learned, and finding out new ways that we could use these drugs. Most of the drugs you guys take, you know, it has hard drugs in it.
Okay. Yeah, a hint of it.
Methane and all those. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you also know that you could use methane for something else?
I wouldn't know.
Well, I've learned a lot. I put my time. I read. As a state student, what would you read?
Tell us.
You read.
Like
So what you're saying
Ask
now
us a
is-
question.
Pharmacy. You're
Pharmacy.
looking to.
Wait,
I've-
yes, he asked us something. Do we know that you can use it for something else? What?
That's information for another time.
I want
It's
to
something
know.
I don't want
want
to
to
say
know.
here because if you
Privileged
say it, people
information.
could go and misuse it.
Oh,
Okay.
missing.
Alright, no
Oh,
problem.
Yes,
oh,
something
I think I
to
get that. Put it in perspective.
Alright.
Barrister, sir. 5 years.
5 years from now, or
Yes.
5 years, what I've done 5 years ago.
No.
No,
5
5
years
years,
from
from now.
Well, 5
Optimal
years
versions.
from now, they say if you put in 10,000 hours, right?
Yes.
I think I'll put in more than 10,000 hours in law, more than that. But going forward, I am preparing for my SAM. So what I need more now is to put in more hours and diligence in completing the number of cases I need to apply. Yes, the High Court cases, I have that. The Court of Appeal cases, I'm building up to it. I have one left. And the Supreme Court cases, I have a couple of them left. So, more dedication, more cases, more appeals, and all that is what I think I am looking up to. But much more than just having the cases, having them working diligently to ensure that majority of those cases are delivered in my favor. Yes, because if you want to apply for instance, it does not matter whether the cases you want them or lost them. just have the judgments. Yes. And
So that is like a personal standard you want for yourself.
yes, I want a standard where 90 to 95% of those cases will be cases that were delivered in my favor. Yes. Because the practice is the more you break through with the cases at hand, the more others will come your way. So the more you lose cases at hand, the likelihood that more will not come your way, possibly either way, whether it's your fault or not. What the client want to find out is that whether he has a bad case or a good case, he wants to win. So the ability to go that. So 5 years from now, I'm looking at getting the SN already 5 years from now. I'm already overqualified, except for some things that are required. So that is it.
So you, David, you that you're asking, answer the question.
Why are you attacking me?
Answer the question.
Okay.
No.
Ladies first, they
No,
say.
no, no.
Don't let us
first.
go.
Ladies
Don't-
first. I'm a lady and I'm asking
We are
you
not going
first.
back and forth.
I'm asking you
Ladies
first.
first is when it's convenient to.
It's-
Not when it's not
you see, this feminist.
But I asked you first.
Okay, for me, it is how would I put it now? First off, the place of broadcasting for starters, it is something that I want to, like you said, building expertise in over time. One of the things I entered this year with, if you remember, one of our very first episodes in this year was trying to prepare for the year, and I remember Barrister always saying it in that particular episode that we can push it beyond just the year, so if you can look at the bigger picture. So for me, it is investing myself into things. I entered this year with the mindset of adding value to myself. So now the value will be directed towards specific things. One very specific thing for me, next 5 years, is building a very prosperous career for myself in broadcasting and a number of other things that I have interest in that I can't sweep under the carpet, but I might not be able to say everything now. And also in 5 years' time, I think it won't be too much to say,
You don't tell me you want to get married.
is that supposed to be?
It's not yet a crime now.
It's not to, carry my first picking.
Do it early.
It's not a bad thing. So for me,
Or 5 years from like, let's start with 5 years from now. Or are you saying
You
in
said
5 years from now?
5 years
With
now.
the
Oh, I thought
child.
you meant like after the 5 years.
no, like
Are you not
by
your finals
5,
already?
you are looking at my finals already. So,
So 5 years is too far.
It's even too far. You see,
Too far.
it's even too far.
Okay.
So investing myself in
Everybody
putting
will
in
know.
the hours and everything for, that career path for me, that is what I want to really
For me,
do.
it's kind of similar, but it's not. Yeah, it's similar. Broadcasting. So, I was not always interested. In fact, my major is actually advertising. But along the line, found myself doing broadcasting. So for me, I think I'd want to be a newscaster, like a well-known newscaster. So that's where I see myself in the next 5 years. Though after that, it doesn't mean like I'm limited to just newscasting.
Obviously.
I can still go ahead and do other things,
Obviously.
even if it doesn't have anything to do with broadcasting.
Obviously.
Yeah.
There are a lot of interest for
Yeah.
a lot of
Including advertising that you.
Yes. So, David, you were talking about broadcasting. Have you been putting in the work? Like,
yeah.
you've been putting in your
I have.
10,000 hours.
10,000. Just to put it, I'm still a student, please. So I'm doing quite a number of things in that direction. Putting in 10,000 hours, no, I'm not doing that. And even the effort I'm saying I'm putting, I'm not going to lie, I can do better. We are still allowing some shenanigans, distract us from time to time. But still on
As
still,
human beings.
it's still on still, we'll still try to, push to do better. But I was meaning to ask, Barrister, we know law. We know 5 years from now, there is definitely going to be an aspiration that is in line with your law career. Is there something outside that box?
Enterprise TV.
Okay.
Something outside it. And I have a desire to build one of the biggest media brands in the country. Yes. What I'm looking at is not even CNN. CNN is too low. What I'm looking at, I've looked at Fox to a point where I also feel that Fox is not Fox
The standard.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Perhaps I've not seen what is close to what I want to do. Was in my head, just there, there. But I'm seeing that I will have to do much more than what I'm doing now. Open up the horizon, create more dimensional spaces, meet more, make, develop more relationships. Yes, I know a lot of big people, but for some weird reasons, I don't invite them, I don't call them. So suddenly I just say, you know what, like the man who came here today, these are people I know who have been contested as a governor in Ogun State. I've been in government here and there and all that. People I know, I just woke up from that realization and say, you know what, I started to call all of them one after the other to come
That's
back.
part of putting the 10K.
Yes, yes. So because the more relationships you build, there's nothing in this life that was designed to go solo and successful.
So, would you take that again?
Yeah,
There's nothing.
There's nothing in this life that was designed to go solo and successful. Because you need relationships. Whatever it is you have built, you need people to power it. Okay? And for it to go far, people must be talking about it, be discussing it as a platform that is delivering value.
So a takeout from that now is that whatever we are doing, the 10K hours we are looking to invest in, whatever we want to actualize in 5 years' time, there is a need to build proper relationships.
Yes, you should start building the relationship. Some of you, when we bring guests here, we did not just bring the guests here to come and talk and go. Try to familiarize yourself with the guests. You know one here, you know one in Unilag, you know one in your neighborhood, you know one in. Keep a catalog of influential people. They are the ones.
Add contact with.
Yes, they are the ones you can really go to for advice. They will not. Don't go and ask for money. Don't ask for money. Yes, keep those relationships. They are very important. They will help you. I remember one time when we were in school, a lecturer came in and was telling us we should buy this book, buy that book, buy this book, buy that book. By the time he finished, he had mentioned over 30 books that we should go and buy. I'm student as a student, well, student, we just got into this place. He said, yes, he's telling you, yes, we go and buy all of them. He said, the day that you need one of those books and you don't have it, that is the day you will know that I came here to teach you and to tell you the truth. And that's exactly what happened in my law firm. We're looking for one book, the Psychology of Law by Gasioku, one of our lecturers. The book was, there was a conference I went to, and that book, there's a part of that book that reference was made to, and I needed to get that information. And I just remembered what this lecturer said. Build relationship with books, build relationship with people, read. In that, your sphere of influence, that advertising or broadcasting, pharmacologists, go and check Google, find out the first top 10 in that area. The first top 10, it's even better now. The first top 10 in whatever it is you want to do. The first top 10 persons in that area. Get their names, check their publications, what they have written about the subject matter. If you can get to them one-on-one, send a mail. Just keep working on, get their materials, read their materials, develop, capacity around whatever it is they have done. It pushes you further to what you want to do before you meet them. If you even meet them, now you now have content for conversation.
It won't just be shallow.
The first day I met Olusoyinka, the first question I asked him was, how did he come about the character Lakunle in The Lion and the Dweller? Was a verbose character because he was in the village. He felt that if he speaks the English language with big words, that he possibly doesn't know the meaning, he will get access to more ladies in the village. And he was doing all that. And Sidi used to be a village girl. He went to meet Sidi and I was telling Sidi how that Sidi is a local girl, that he has a city boy. and as a teacher, I would tell her and teach her how to do this and this, and I take her to Lagos, to everywhere. And the girl was so. Baroka, who is a local ballet, was the one who finally married the girl. So what I'm trying to say is that I asked him. So before I met Wole Soyinka, I already have content. If Wole Soyinka appear here now, or if I'm able to bring him here, can you converse with him? Do you have openings?
No,
If you have not
puts
followed-
it in perspective.
If you have not
Puts it in
followed what the
perspective.
person is doing, so look for the first ten in that profession.
So,
In the pharmacology profession, they are there online. In the broadcasting profession in Nigeria, why not? You can meet John Momo and ask him how did he. That's my next target. How did he grow channels from scratch? What we are doing here was far better than channels when channels started. There was no YouTube. When they finish shooting, they watch it themselves. You don't understand. They are not on air. When you are not on air in those days, you are not on air. When you finish production, you watch it yourself. So you see that we are far. We can even go live now on social media and all that, and people are seeing what you are doing.
So the idea of building relationships, you cannot say you are investing into whatever you want to become and do it by yourself. It is virtually
No, you can't.
impossible.
You can't
David,
do it.
investing the time so far, what challenges would you say you can point out to that, you have this picture of yourself in 5 years time, and this particular thing always find a way to stop you, impede your whole investment or distract you? What challenges?
Right now, I don't have any. I don't have any. I just finished my studies, and I'm serving management at the moment. So it's every given time I have, I read. And I'm very conversant with my lecturers. I speak to them whenever I have a question.
Okay, that's the place of relationship that I talked about.
I call them, and they're always open because we're very close in school. They're always open to.
That means you were not a rascal in school.
No, of course.
That's good.
They're always open for, and they love to teach. They are not lecturers. They are called teachers. In my school, they are teachers, not lecturers. Every opportunity they have, they want to abreast you with information. So yes, I don't think I've stumbled on. Probably maybe later on, it might be finances. But for now, I know that
Things are still going smoothly. Okay. Any challenges? You're, trying to.
Apart from challenges, she hasn't told us. Are you actually working towards
I
that
said
goal?
it. Yes.
You are.
Yes.
How are you doing that?
Taking courses online.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then putting in my time. Then trying to network. That's one important thing.
How has networking been so far? Because for me,
I'm not the outgoing.
exactly, that's what I was about to say.
I'm
She
not the
looks like
outgoing
someone
type,
that's not
so
so.
obviously, but if there is this event, that of course I'll be able to meet people.
You'll be there,
Yes.
Okay, so aside from your not being so outgoing and being introverted, if you will, is there any other challenge that you feel you might want to point out?
If it's social media,
The distraction of social media,
yes, exactly. Just checking
Okay.
online for stuff, then you get distracted instead of you putting the hours to be with yourself. So I feel social media is also one of the distractions.
Okay. Another thing I want to highlight is because it is a long-term goal, it is subject to change.
Exactly.
And that in itself sometimes it constitutes confusion sometimes. Or is it just me? Because it's not something that will happen next month or 2 months. from
Yeah,
now.
but one thing you must not do. Don't go and carry watch and look and say, okay, this is the time I'm starting now. So that I've started now. Then when you, after 2-3 days, go and check the time. Take your eyes off the time.
Just putting the work.
Take your time off the time. Put in the work. You see thou a man diligent.
Proverbs 20.
You understand?
Yeah.
You will sit before king and not men. It's very deep. Once you are diligent in what you are doing, It has a
Even
way
if it's theft.
yes. It has a way of no, that one is illegal.
It's illegal, but I'm just trying to say
why-
it's a general principle
you
think
that
of
can be
that?
applied to.
Except that,
No, I'm
except
just
that in
saying.
one you can be caught.
Yes.
So let's downplay that
Okay.
and
Okay.
say that
Okay.
if you
It
are
was an
diligent,
intrusive thought.
if you are diligent in what you are doing, it has a way of opening up the cosmic space. You see, because what you call imagination is nitrogen. Nitrogen, the man is nothing but a material technology. You understand? So what man needs to advance his course is time.
Mm.
Time. Now within the passage of time, make sure that a day does not go by that you do not put forth effort into what you want to become.
Mm.
So that is how to count the timing. Now you are pushing forth. Okay, you are a youth corper now, you are seeing your finals, you are about to get to your finals and all that. Begin to plan, and I'm not saying that's exactly how it will turn out, but begin to think about what you want to do. Like me, what I do is, anywhere I have worked, or anywhere I go that I find something fanciful or something I like, from that day I begin to think about how I'm going to own my own of that thing. You understand? So that I was in a law firm for 7 years. I worked in a law firm for 7 years before I started my own. You understand? And in that 7 years, why my focus was on understanding law practice. Because what they teach you in law school is not even law practice. Understanding it deeply such that if I exit today, I can start. I only work in one law firm. And I exited and started my successfully sailed through that. Okay, so don't look at the time, but put in the effort. Try to wake up as early as possible to do. I like it when by 11 I have discharged my function for the day. It comes with so much joy. But if you
That's
spend all
what
your hours sleeping
do
and
you
all that,
get
it takes you
waking up early and finding out before midday
starting
you are
out-
done.
Yes, starting out early is very, very.
Well, isn't it? It's a bit challenging when you want to do something and then you start overdoing. When you start doing too much, like you wake up, like you said now, wake up early. There's a point to get to where you feel burnt out.
You gas.
I know I'm
Yeah.
not saying you should be all over the place. So. I'm saying the waking up early is not from the place of excessive indulgence. I'm talking about when you are supposed to be putting in work, put in work then. You know, we're told that if we go to bed early, you wake up early. It give you. I'm just talking about time
I
management.
think I get
Time management. Sometimes we press phone till past 1 a.m. And when you wake up in the morning,
going to
when you-
bed early is not something we do. in our
yes,
time.
right, because if you stay too late, when you wake up in the morning, you'll not be looking like sacrifice, something that they want to drop somewhere. You will not be productive for the day, and you wouldn't have been effective the day before. So before you know, you are wasting your energy and
I
strength. So,
felt attacked.
Do you think there are movies, watching movies, all these skits, that it's kind of like how do you like?
The place
Well,
of,
you will learn
the place
from
of
movies,
Actually,
investing,
you will learn
But
the
shouldn't
place
you
of
like have
investing,
like
the
no,
place
there,
of
no, there should be
investing,
pastime now.
yeah, you should be able to rest.
the place of investing all the hours we are talking about. It's like you said, diligence. It's for me, discipline. Another D word is very, very
Yes.
very, very important. Because now we can talk about how friends can constitute a distraction. You just talked about movies because you want to be up to date and not be stale amongst your friends when you are having social conversations. And there is, a number of someone like me now. I play football. I still have a bruise on my leg. Anytime if I'm sleeping and you tap me, that okay, let's go to sports center. I've put on my boot. I'm coming with you. So all those kind of things now. The place of discipline. David, you said it's easy. How have you been managing this? How have you been maneuvering being disciplined at every point in time?
Should I say I love what I do? Or I love what I want to do?
Love is not enough sometimes. To say the
In
truth
respect for
now.
movies, I
Okay.
love watching movies that has
I
to do
love
with
it
science.
too.
No,
Huh?
movies that has to do with science.
Oh, sci-fi.
Yes, not even sci-fi. There are movies that
Pure
doctors
science.
come and doctors just come, save lives, I love
Oh.
K-drama. I don't love K-drama.
Oh, okay.
But
Say
just
movies
for the
like
love of the
Grey's
doctors in it,
Anatomy.
yes.
You
Just for
you
the
watch
love
Grey's
of it,
Anatomy.
yes.
Yeah,
I
nice.
dive into it and I watch
That's
it.
beautiful.
You might not. There's entertainment there. What other entertainment am I looking for?
Okay, I think I get. So you can even
So I
find the
put
way to
my time
streamline.
exactly my
Because
entertainment and
the exact example you talked about, I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if Barrister has time for series like that.
Movies, yes. Ghost in Liga. I mean,
Did you watch Suits? Sir?
Suits, yes.
Oh,
Very
you
well,
did.
very well.
How to Get
Very
Away
well.
with Murder?
How to Get Away with Murder by what's her name?
Viola Davis.
Yes, Viola Davis. Yes.
She was the main
It's
character.
even
there.
in my phone there.
Okay,
Movies
so streamlining your entertainment to. I remember Grey's Anatomy. I knew a lot of medical terms and the meaning of medical
there.
procedures
A lot.
just by. I get you.
And because it's demonstrative, you learn faster, you catch it faster. You are not in a solemn place with a big book.
Yeah,
to
and it
begin
will
to-
continually whet your appetite
Yeah.
if that's where.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it on,
Yeah.
Petrina.
We've had a good conversation today.
I really have enjoyed it. I've learned a lot.
Thank
I feel
you
rejuvenated. I'm not gonna lie.
for the knowledge.
Yeah.
Part.
Yeah,
My
thank
pleasure.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I also want to thank you, David, for being on the show. Thank
for
you,
having
Oyin.
me.
Thank you for having me.
Also, thank you, viewer, for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.